Every year, hunters across the country put countless hours in preparing for the upcoming deer season. Almost every hunter has their bucks picked out for the season that they want to shoot. Trail cameras are hung, mock scrapes are made, food plots are put in, and some hunters solely rely on sitting in trees that their granddaddy had stands in 50 years ago. No way's the wrong way because everyone's ultimate goal is to get some meat in the freezer with hopes of a wall hanger being taken to their taxidermist by the season's end. This year for Justin, things in the woods just seemed to fall into place. While there were a couple mishaps during early bow gun season, he ultimately got the job done. Years prior, he took down some dandy bucks with his bow and gun. But this one, and this one, and this one, and even this one doesn't even come close to the buck you are about to see him get this gun season 2023. We first saw him in August while driving around spotlighting, and then we heard people around the area seeing him during bow, and there were a couple people even able to fling some arrows at him, but missed this elusive, cool-headed giant. We now take you to Western New York, where we meet up with some of our friends with little that we would know would end up being a day that Justin and all of us will never forget.
Alright, so I'm just on my way to hunt with the group today. Me and my brother are going to be hunting with my dad and a couple friends of the family. It's Saturday, December 9th. We have today and tomorrow left of shotgun season, and then it starts muzzleloader. We know our number one buck we've been after is still out there somewhere. So we're going to an area that he was at a lot during the summer months, and people said they've been seeing him the past couple weeks around the area there. So we're going to try to do some small drives and hopefully kick him out. Stay tuned. Hopefully we'll get on something for you.
So the first drive we did, Justin had an encounter with a few small bucks and a couple doe, but they're a little far out, didn't really have a clear shot. So he gave him the pass, hoping that there'll be another group of doe or hopefully a buck would come by. About 10 minutes after that, he had a doe come about 2 feet away from him. And then after it passed by him, he noticed that the back leg was all busted up. So he did that doe a favor, put a great shot on her, and took her down. So the first drive of the day was a big success.
So I'm just sitting here waiting for other guys to show up here. Just shot a nice doe down the road here a few minutes ago. Me and Jamie, I think, are going to walk through this thicket here, little honey hole. Throughout the years, we shot some nice deer out of it. We always kick out something out of it. So maybe we've only gone through it twice maybe this year. So we'll see. Alright, so me and Jamie here are going to walk through this thicket to a couple guys. Just waiting for them to get around the other side here. I just shot that doe a few minutes ago. Got a decent buck with my bow. Jamie shot his good buck with a gun, so we're walking through this. A couple other guys. Jamie is just walking, he's going through the thicker stuff, so I can still shoot a buck. We're trying to get this out to my dad and the other guys with us, so we'll see. Just waiting to hear that they're ready down the other end here.
All right, so Justin and I were just lining up here to do a little drive to a couple of our friends here who are down at the end of this big goldenrod thicket, and there was some guy at the end who is the neighbor, said that a big buck kicked up behind his house and just went in here about 10 minutes ago. So either he's in here or he already blew right through this, but we're gonna be walking right through this. It couldn't be any better timing if he's still in here.
The guy that's with us just talked to the guy that's at the other end of this thicket, and he said that the buck that came into this right before we were going into it was the giant that we've all been after. So I guess there couldn't be any more better timing than this. So he's on the guy that pushed him in here originally is on the other end. So we're trying to push him back out to him right now. All right, they said they're ready. Here we go.
All right, so I'm just starting to walk through this. Justin's over to my left. It is so thick. Nasty. Yeah. That guy just showed him the picture of what buck it was, and it's the monster. So hopefully we get him out of here somewhere.
All right. We just kicked out a nice buck, I guess. They just unloaded on him. I don't know. They just said on the radios that they didn't think that it was the big one that the guy saw go into this, but we don't know for sure.
All right, so we didn't go 30 yards in, and all of a sudden the guys at the end started opening up on a deer. But it wasn't the big one. It wasn't the giant one that the guy saw in. It was a different one. It was a different buck. So hopefully he's still in here and didn't blow through this already into another woods. Got about 200 more yards to go in this thicket. Your hat gets torn off. Get all sliced up by the briars. To go along with it, these beaver have it all dammed up here, making it even harder to get through this crap.
Yep, this stuff's a lot of fun to go through, I tell you what. This isn't even the thickest part. Oh, freaking prickers. I love prickers. Deer love them, actually. So, sucks for us, but it's good for them. That's why. Alright, I see Jamie, so he's like... Okay. Me and Jamie are like 50... 75 yards apart, so ow, nice and even.
Alright, about 80 yards to the end here. I just hope he didn't blow through. Justin's somewhere over in that thick stuff.
I did. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. He's a giant. He's the big one, Jamie. That one we saw. Yes, he's right here, Dad. What?
Got him down?
Yeah. He's dead. He's a giant. I'm not doing that again. Making sure he's dead. Holding his heart. Yeah, baby. He's a monster.
That's great. Holy crap.
He's a monster, Jamie.
Thinking giant, guys.
He's the one. Guys, I just had him right here. 15 yards for about 3 seconds. I could have shot him, but I don't have a buck tag. And he kicked right over my brother and he got him down. He got him down. Oh my gosh, he was standing right here. Right here. And I was right here behind this tree, right in front of the tree. Oh my gosh, he's got the big giant down, guys. Jamie!
Oh my gosh. Yeah, baby. Yeah!
I shot the buck, our number one.
Hold it up.
Our number one target buck.
Oh my.
Second to last day, gun season, baby.
Oh my God.
Look at this tag.
Oh,
Back in my truck. You want me to
he's
drive you back,
freaking
or
nice.
by your dad's way or what?
Oh,
This is the 160. We thought he was going to reach 160.
I think you're farther in your way, Terry.
oh my God, he's done. He's dead. Oh, yes. Oh. I jumped him up right in front of me, guys.
That is
And he went right to Justin. Freaking.
Tipping TV, teamwork. Jamie kicked him out of the brush. I shot him. I don't know how this just happened, but it happened.
Oh, I had him about 15 yards in front of me looking at me, and I already shot my buck. So I kind of looped around him, and because I knew Justin or someone was out this way, and he freaking put him down about, how far was he from you?
30 yards?
He was right back in here, shot through some brush, freaking dropped him.
Guys, I am so excited right now. This was our number one target buck of the whole year. We have not even seen him. Jamie just kicked him up to me in this brush. Unreal.
Look at this. Look at this giant. Freaking giant.
This is the 160 buck we've been after. This is the one we've been
Oh
after all
my
damn year,
God.
man.
He is a stud. Stud.
Oh my.
That's the
Yeah, I know.
pretty awesome buck.
So what were they shooting at?
Another buck went out across the field. The guy got it up.
Wow, another nice buck, decent one. Guys, I can't even begin to tell you how excited I am about this deer right now. This is so crazy. Like, this is the deer we were after all year. Bow hunted him all season. Didn't even get a look at him. Saw him on trail camera. Saw him on foot at night, spotlighting. That's it. But Jamie, we just pushed this little thicket, and Jamie all of a sudden yells, "There he is! There he goes!" And he just happened to sneak right towards me, and I see him. All I saw was giant white tines. Shot him in the chest, and he dropped. I can't even believe this is like surreal right now. Can't even believe this. So this is by far the biggest buck I've ever gotten. This is a trophy of a lifetime, and I can't be any more excited about it.
December 9th.
So he stayed right there on the slough.
Last weekend, regular season.
He shot him in here. So
He never made it out of here.
He is a biggin.
I see the orange up there. So I didn't really know where you guys were. We were heading to Rolling Hills to grab something to eat and then pick up the Christmas tree. And I seen Jamie's truck and I'm like, the fuck
I got this deer, and I'm so proud of it. But when it all comes down to it, you know, the honest truth about it, there was not much skill involved in this one, you know. Anybody could have gotten this deer, and I owe a lot of credit to these guys that I'm with. These other three guys, my brother, my dad, and my dad's good friends. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have got this deer. If it wasn't for the neighbor, we wouldn't have got this deer either, maybe. So, and everybody that's been after this deer, you know, it could have very well been them, and I would have been just as happy for them. Well, I don't know about just as happy, but pretty darn close. I have been after him for a couple of years. I didn't see him last year at all. I don't know where he was last year. Must be in the corn is my take, but who knows. But we saw him preseason, and I think I caught a real quick glimpse of him way out in the field this year during bow season. But other than that, I have not seen him. I got my trail camera once before season we spotlighted, and we saw him in the fields a few times. And let me tell you, you should have seen what this deer looked like with velvet. I'm just unreal. Just a huge Western New York buck. This doesn't happen often around here. And I just can't believe that I'm the one that was able to take this deer. I'm still so grateful. A lot of people were after this deer in the whole block. And for me to be the one to take it is super special to me. And I don't know, I mean, just kind of out of words, guys. You know, to shoot a buck like this on your home turf is just, it's things you dream about, you know. So, thank you, everybody.